Hello, this is Mr. Huff. Before we start this next drawing, we need to make sure you have a duplicate of your first floor that is color-coded and then it has some sort of shadow helping us understand where the walls are and that sort of thing. Okay, so if you have the first floor and second floor done, that's good. Another thing you're going to need is a room schedule, and I made one that I call schedule by floor. I added level and name and area, and now I can tell which rooms are on the first floor and which rooms are on the second floor. So this is going to be more useful to me when I start doing these drawings. So what I want to see is we want to do a drawing of the first floor and a drawing of the second floor. So we're going to go down here to Sheets, and I am going to add a new sheet. And if you haven't done so already, you need to load the B11 by 17 horizontal title block. If you already have it, you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and click that one. And I'm going to grab my first floor color-coded floor plan and just drop it in here. And look how big it is. Oh my gosh. It's so large. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit smaller so it fits on the screen nicely. If you go up in this list, it gets larger. If you go down in the list, it gets smaller. So we're going to try 1/16. And I like that better. Okay, so now if you notice our little bar here is out of alignment. And what we can do is click on it. Actually, if I click on the drawing, I should be able to grab this and slide it over until it lines up with that. Another way to do this is just delete it and drop it back in again. Either way is fine as long as it looks tidy. So I'm going to kind of put that where I want to, where I can see what's happening. And then I'm going to go grab my schedule by floor and I'm going to drop it right there. And we're going to have to kind of mess with this a little bit because it's too... Oh, that looks nice if you click on that little wiggly line. So you'll have to play with this a little bit. We should be able to go in here and edit this. Moving, let's see if we move this a little bit. Does that make it where it says first floor and second floor? I want those to be on one line. And if I do that, I might be able to get rid of that separation there. And I don't know how to undo that. So if I grab that and put it back on down here, that's good. So if we can get this to fit all together at once, that's awesome. What you may have to do is go in and adjust these widths to make it where everything's on one line. And right here, that redundant room, that's terrible. I should delete that, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. Main thing we want to see is we have a table like this. Every row is single space. There's not like a doubled up on anything. That way we get it as concise as possible. This is showing you the title of the schedule, what's in each column, and then we see the rooms and the square footage. When you see this, where it says it's a redundant room, it's a room that's tagged twice, so don't worry about that if you have one of those in it. So at the end of this, you're going to have a floor plan and your room schedule, and you need to have the first floor plan and the second floor plan color-coded, showing some of the stuff in it. I would suggest make a lot of this half-tone to make it a little easier to look at. But you want to have all of this done, all of the formatting done before you start doing your drawings. Then we'll just drop the list of rooms by each one of them. On the second floor, since you've got this once in the drawing, there's no need to repeat the schedule. So what we're going to do is add another sheet. And in this one, we're going to remember that this floor is 1/16 for 1 inch, and I'm going to use the same title block. And now I'm going to grab the second floor that's color-coded and drop that in here. And I'm going to just kind of park it right there. And I'm going to go change the scale. I can either change it here or on that drawing itself to 1/16 is the one I'm looking for. And let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks reasonable. So we're going to, this time the line is way over here. So I'm just going to delete that and drop it again now that the scale is fixed and just kind of put it right here. Okay, and since we have a room schedule on the previous drawing, we don't need to repeat that. One more thing, let's rename these. So we're going to call this drawing, instead of unnamed, it's going to be first floor. And the second one will cleverly be named second floor. Remember, do not change the numbers. Let Revit keep track of that. What that does is it will make references everywhere to those numbers. All right. I expect that you will have some halftones here and that your text would be easier to read. There's some other ways to do this where it might be tidier, but we're just going to run with this for now. Okay. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.